Hi friends, welcome to SriSai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: HashMap class with any class objects in Java Collections Framework. Any class objects means student class objects, employee class objects, etc. So first of all, we'll understand what are collections framework in Java. So coming to Java collections, so collections means collection of objects or group of objects as a single unit or single object in Java program. Then what is framework? So framework means it is a library which is provided by Java to work with collection of objects. And this library is available to us in the form of java.util package. So in this java.util package, we have different classes and methods using which we can work with collection of objects in Java collections framework. So in collections framework, we have collection interface, which is a top level interface, or it is a base interface for different classes and interfaces which are available in Java collections. So under this collection interface, we have four popular collections. First one, list collection, second one, set collection, third one, queue collection, and fourth one, map collection. So list, set, queue are sub interfaces for collection interface, whereas map interface is not inherited from collection interface, but it is part of java.util package and Java collections framework. So coming to some important points. So collections is only for objects but not primitive data types. So if we store any primitive data type value also, internally it will be stored in the form of objects only. So we can say every data or everything in collections is stored in the form of objects, and to be more precise, it will be stored in object class, object format, where object class is a superclass for all the classes in Java programming. So now coming to the concept of HashMap class with any class objects. So here we are going to take student class objects. So first of all, HashMap class is available in java.util package, and HashMap class is inherited from map interface. So coming to map interface, so map interface is not inherited from collection interface, but still it is part of java.util package and it is part of Java collections framework. So coming to some technical points related to the hash map. So first of all, hash map is a collection of objects storing the data in the form of key value pairs. Example, key 1 value 1, comma key 2 value 2, comma key 3 value 3, and so on. So here all keys are unique and values can be duplicated. So its initial default capacity is 16 and its initial load factor is 0.75, which is 3 by 4. So this load factor decides what is the increasing capacity of hash map. For example, 16 into 3 by 4. So 16 is the initial capacity into 3 by 4, which is equals to 12. So when 12th object is added, capacity automatically becomes double. So similarly, 16 plus 16, 32. So 32 into 3 by 4, which is 24. When we add 24th object, automatically the capacity will become double, which is 32 plus 32, 64. So in HashMap, we don't have indexes to the collection of objects, and in HashMap, it does not accept duplicate objects because keys are unique. In HashMap, order is not preserved for collection of objects because keys are stored based on hashing technique. And in HashMap, it accepts null value and specifically only one null key because keys are unique and we can have multiple null values. So now coming to the constructors and methods, if we see the description of the HashMap class, java p -p java.util.hashmap, open the command prompt, go to your working directory and issue this command. So coming to the HashMap, it will accept key value as input. So for this, we use the constructor, default constructor with an initial capacity of 16 and load factor 0.75, which is 3/4. And then we are going to use put key comma value, adding key comma value into the collection. Right. So now let us try to use key set and values also. So key set method, it will give all the keys as a set. So key set return type is set, and values method, it will give all the values as collection of values. So let us try to demonstrate this by a small program, HashMap class example 7.java. So here, take a new page. So first we'll write the comments, program to demo HashMap class with student class objects. So import java.util package. So next, take the student class with the 3 data members, int roll number, string sname, float height. And then we are going to initialize this data members in the parameterized constructor with 3 input parameters r, n, h. So r is initialized to roll number, n is initialized to sname, and h is initialized to height. And then we are taking display method. So inside the display method, we are displaying roll number, name, height with a tab space. So now let us go to main class with main method. So our main class is HashMap class example 7. Save it as .java extension in our working directory, and program execution starts with main method. So create an object of HashMap, hm is equals to new HashMap, and then we'll take 3 student objects. So student s1 is equals to new student. So roll number 1001, name Sai, and height 6.0 f. Similarly, s2 1002, ram 5.9 f, and s3 1003, ali 5.6 f. So these 3 we are going to add into the HashMap using put method. So HashMap.put 1 s1. So 1 is like your serial number, s1 is our object. So this is key value pairs as int comma student object. So key is integers and value is student object, and inside student object we have roll number, name, height. Similarly, HashMap.put 2 s2 object, HashMap.put 3 s3 object. So 1 s1, 2 s2, 3 s3. So let us initially print the HashMap. System.out.println, come to the command prompt. Right, so compile the program, HashMap class example 7.java, no error, and run it. So Java HashMap class example 7. So 1 s1 object reference variable, 2 s2 object reference variable, 3 s3 object reference variable. So object reference variable, which is class name @hexadecimal number. So now we'll try to access this and display s1, s2, s3 data. So for this, I'm going to use key set. Right. So first, we'll take the key set and apply iterator cursor. So on HashMap, we are calling key set. It will return set of keys as set. So I'm taking it as set reference variable hm set. It contains all the set of keys 1, 2, 3. And then on this set of keys hm set, we are applying iterator cursor. So iterator cursor will be pointing before the first key using II. So check using a while loop II.hasNext whether we have the first, second, third key in the hash map. So 3 times the loops gets executed, and each time we are accessing the key II.next. So the first key is 1. Convert that into integer and store that in X. So key X, which is 1. So for this one, we are getting the value hm.getOf1. So 1 corresponds to student1 object. So hm.getOfX, it will return student object. So downcast that into student class, downcasting, and store that in reference variable ss. And then finally print system.out.print. So we are printing x value, which is 1, followed by an arrow, okay, and then ss.display, followed by ss.display. So when you say ss.display, it contains s1 object reference, and it will print roll number, name, height of the first student. Similarly, it will go for second student and third student. Right, so save this, recompile, and run. So 1, serial number 1, so first student data. Serial number 2, second student data. And then serial number 3, third student data. So this we have done it through key set. Now we'll also do it through values, but we'll not get the keys. Right, so same thing. On HashMap, we are applying values method. So when we apply values method, it will return collection of values. So store that in a reference variable hm values of type collection. And on this hm values, apply iterator method, whose return type is iterator cursor. So we are reusing the same iterator cursor II from the previous key set. So here we'll get only the values. So while II.hasNext. So if we have S1, S2, S3 references in those values of HashMap, access that II.next. It is an object format, convert that into student class format, and then store the reference in a local variable student ss. And then finally say ss.display. So after that, it will go to S2, S3. So when there is no object, it will come out of the while loop. So save this, recompile, and run. So these are values without any keys, S1, S2, S3. So this is how we are supposed to work with HashMap class with any class object. So here we have demonstrated it through student class objects. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment, and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.